There is a term that defines this change. So VUCA stands for volatility, V for volatility, which means the constant change. So one moment one business is doing really well, the next moment you see that a disruptor has come in and completely changed the business case. Yeah, and everybody has shifted from that business to the customers have moved on to the disruptor. Yeah, so these are volatility. You see the stocks and share prices of one company being very high one day, and the next day you see that somebody else has come in and has actually taken the entire market. So this constant change, it's called volatility. Uncertainty. Yes, you feel this uncertainty, right? You don't know that if today I am upskilling myself in this area, is it good enough? আমার কি আসলে আগামী 2 বছরে এই সাবজেক্টের ইম্পর্টেন্স থাকবে নাকি should I be learning something else parallelly? And there's so many uncertainty about many decisions that we want to take. Should I be studying for my master's, or should I be trying out my new idea, going into business? Right? There's a lot of uncertainty and there is no straight answer. And uncertainty ashole kokhon hoy jokhon there is options. When you have multiple options, you feel ashole kunta, which is my best option? Should I be, was it good that I decided to study engineering, or should I have studied business? Tarpor hocche complexity. Of course, complexity is increasing day by day. More the options, more the advancement of technology, there is more complexity. And there are many complex sciences, many complex technologies that are coming up, many new inventions that are coming up, many new areas of study that are coming up. Ashole, what should I dig down on? What should I build my depth on? There is a lot of complexity out there. We don't know how these things are operating. So we say the situation, the environment, it is very complex right now. And ambiguity, it's the unknown. For example, this pandemic, the COVID-19, was not a situation that anybody had forecasted before. There was a lot of ambiguity about what this is, how long it will last. Is it going to actually go on forever? Is this always going to be with us? Is it constantly going to evolve and affect us in some way or the other? We don't know. So there is always a lot of ambiguity about these things that we don't know. And that makes it complex. So VUCA is kind of an acronym. All of these affect one another. The ambiguity, the complexity, the uncertainty, the volatility. It makes the environment very difficult for us to maneuver. And we don't know what is the best directions. Uncertainty is when you don't know what is the best choice. There is a lot of uncertainty about choosing a certain direction. You cannot be certain that what you're doing right now is the best thing that you could do. Our ambiguity হচ্ছে যে যখন কোনো unknown কোনো কিছু আমাদের সামনে চলে আসে। হ্যাঁ, for example, এই যে আমি যেটা বললাম, the pandemic brings us in a completely unknown situation. হ্যাঁ, we don't know আসলে আমরা কখন এটা আগে দেখি নাই। আর uncertainty হচ্ছে যে আসলে it's about the gain, the loss and gain. So opportunity cost এর মতন অনেকটা ব্যাপারটা, যে আমি আসলে একটা direction choose করছি, is this one the best one? If you see this picture, the little picture, you see this man has 3 options. He can go south, he can go east, he can go west, right? But there is a lot of uncertainty in each of these directions. And ambiguous হচ্ছে যে আমি আসলে it's hazy. Ambiguity মানে হচ্ছে হেজি, আমি অনেক কিছুই জানি না। হ্যাঁ, হয়তো এখানে 3টা ডিরেকশন দেখতে পাচ্ছি, আই এম নট 100% শিওর which is the best direction. আর ambiguous হচ্ছে যে তার সাথে এডিশনালি আরো অনেক সিচুয়েশন আছে that is creating a haze in front of me. I am not sure. হ্যাঁ, সো আমি যদি বলি এমনি অনেক আনসার্টেনিটি ছিল যে আমি আসলে কোন চাকরিটা নিব, তার মধ্যেই প্যান্ডেমিক চলে আসাতে এটার ambiguity বেড়ে গেল. So this is an acronym that you can remember because you'll be able to reflect on it. It as when you will see such a situation all throughout your life. Maybe এটার সাথে আরো ABCD আরো অনেক কিছু যোগ হয়ে যাবে going forward when complexity increases. Yeah. So why is this ambiguity? Why is there so much confusion or complexity? And when I was talking about complexity, I mentioned a bit of technology. Technology is changing our lives really fast. And I can say this, being born much before you guys, that technology was not so dominating when we were here. I experienced my first computer in the IBA computer lab back in 2002. Because I did not have a personal computer at that time. So we see that nowadays we cannot do anything without our mobiles, without our laptops, without our devices, and we see how these devices are actually changing the way we behave. And the youngsters who are being born nowadays, they are seeing this technology from the first day of their lives, and it is deeply integrated into their behaviors. They constantly want a lot of amusement, they want a lot of entertainment. বাচ্চারা তো আজকাল ইউটিউব না দেখলে খায় না, so they have taken this for granted, and our life is changing. So the way we were and the way the next generation is going to be, it's going to be very different, and it is because of all this disruptive technology, right? আমরা তো এখন সবকিছু, the way we hang out with friends, the way we watch games, the way we socialize, the way we access the different services, it is all through technology, and we are constantly looking for new and better ways to experience these services. সো আমরা কালকে ডাক্তারের কাছে যেতাম, আজকে আমি আসলে ব্রাউজ করে খুঁজি যে which platform will help to connect me with the doctor that I want at the comfort of my own home. কোনটাতে my medical records I can pass to my doctor very easily without having to go to his chamber and show him physically all my reports. So এই নিডগুলো আমাদের মধ্যে আস্তে আস্তে বিল্ড হচ্ছে, and it is complementing one another.